remember that Saturn V rocket had the 3-mile blast radius? So the closest launch pad to there, 39A, is 3.4 miles away. The other pad, pad B, is 4.2 miles away. So you would have the crawler trekking along on this crawlerway going very slowly because it's, number one, it's very heavy. Just the crawler itself weighs 6 million pounds. That mobile launch platform, the pizza box, that itself weighs 9 million pounds. And then the rocket or shuttle on top of that, empty of its liquid fuel, still weighs 3 million pounds. So altogether, you've got 18 million pounds trekking along here, and you've got a rocket on top, so you have to go very slowly. So they would go between 1/2 and 1 mile an hour. If we were going to pad B, we would have made a left turn there with the crawler. But we're going to go out to A first, so we're going to follow this right track. The crawler, designed to carry very heavy loads, not designed to go fast. Its top speed, 2 miles an hour. They say driving it is so boring, it's like watching paint dry. So they'll actually swap off drivers every 20 minutes so to keep them sharp, so they don't fall asleep on the job. Because it takes them about 6 to 8 hours to roll out from the vehicle assembly building out to the launch pad. And you may be wondering what kind of mileage does a creation like that that's so heavy, what does it get? It gets 32. Not bad, huh? 32 feet per gallon. 32 feet per gallon. So if you want to hug your SUV, it's okay with us. So now you'd have the crawler with its mobile launcher with its rocket on top. It would make this turn, and notice that it has to go up an incline. Well, why would that be? Because they calculated for the Saturn V rocket, they needed 42 feet of clearance underneath of it for the flame trench to divert that rocket exhaust out to the side so you don't have it come bouncing back up, damaging the rocket. So you need to have that clearance. In Florida, you can't dig down, so you have to go up. And so that's why we have the incline. So now you have the crawler taking this pizza box with its rocket on top, and you don't want to tip that rocket back because it's bolted at the bottom, and that would be too much stress. It might bend the metal. So what they did is they designed that crawler to be able to self-level its platform. So as it goes up this platform, it automatically raises up to keep its rocket perfectly vertical. And they say it's so good at its job that you could put a golf ball on top before it goes up this incline and it will not roll out of place. Pretty cool engineering behind that. So if you follow those crawler tracks up to the launch pad, you'll notice that gray structure at the end that has those 2 tombstone shapes on it. Those are the tail service masts. You would have that black and white orbiter, the spaceplane part, on the side facing us with the tail pointed between those 2 tail service masts, the orange external tank on the far side, and then 2 white solid rocket boosters on either side of that. So it would launch directly off of that pizza box to go into space. To the left of that, that's part of the launch tower. That stays out here at the pad. The tall part that has the lightning mast, that white tip, that's the fixed service structure. That has the elevator that the astronauts would use to get up to the correct level. The part to the left of that, the rotating service structure, is on a railroad line that allows it to rotate 120 degrees to be able to cover the orbiter when it's out here at the pad. And that's for number one, to protect it from the weather, and secondly, to give the workers access to that. If you want to turn to page 16 of your guided tours book, you'll have at the top, there's a picture of Columbia, our very first space shuttle, launching from this very pad, launch pad 39A, on its maiden voyage. And you can see how closely the launch pad, the launch tower in the picture resembles the launch tower here. Because it's the same. Alright, so this is going to be our first stop. You'll notice here's the space portable. There's that little blue and white box off to the left if you need to make use of it. This is our first chance to get off and take pictures of the launch pad from this angle. I do ask that you please stay on the concrete, and unless you're going to use the space portable, I ask that you please stay in front of the bus, and please do not go any further than that cross street in front of us.